Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to my channel. And today we're revisiting one of my book hauls from last year. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today's video is me looking back to my book haul from July and August to see if I read some of those books or if I didn't. There are not too many, there are only 7, so it's good. Not too many books, and I think I have a good amount of books read, so I'm very happy about it. I have a good feelings about this one. Let's start with the book that is going to be part of my collection, that is not going to anywhere, that I'm okay, that is staying here forever and ever, and is only one. So let's just check it out. It's right there in the back. I'm not planning to take it out. It's Fables, Aesop Fables, and it's a leather-bound edition that you find it in Barnes and Nobles. It's a big book that you can read 1-2 pages, 1-2 fables at a time, not in a rush to read all of them in one. So you can stay there, still there, sitting there very nicely. Gonna pick you up anytime, no rush. And now let's move on to the actually books that I have, that I don't think I'm in a rush to read them, that I'm okay, they are here, they are not a big priority. There are only 2. So one is Immortal Longings. This one I get it on my book only box from Allcrate. It was the adult version. Yeah, it's okay to be here, not in a rush to read it. The other one is Mark Lawrence, The Book That Will Not Burn. This one I got it because it's books about books, beautiful cover, and very interesting to read this one. This one is over 500 pages. That's a little scary, but I'm very interesting to read it, but I'm not in a super rush to get this one done, so it's okay to be there. The next one is kind of like a priority, mostly because I think it's going to fit in the season that is coming now, that is fall season, autumn season. So I think that's going to be perfect for this time of the year to read, and that is Masters of Death. That one I get it to in my book only from Allcrate. It's supposed to be an adult fantasy. I don't think it's an adult, to be honest. I think it's a young adult, but they put it like an adult. I think it fits perfectly for my Halloween reads, if I'm planning to do a little more like seasonal reading. Even the cover, if you can see, is beautiful cover. It has some cats, some knives, some apples, like all magical. Then even the beginning of the book has like a gold. So I think the book itself fits perfectly for the season. It's about this guy that he is a real estate, if I'm not mistaken, and he needs to resolve a problem on one of the houses that he is trying to sell, I think. And he is a agent and a vampire. So it is very interesting. All the book sounds Halloween for me, so I think that's why it's a priority this time. And let's move on to the books that I actually read. There are 3, so I'm happy. And the first one, it was Trees of Esmeralda and Sea. So this one is about this girl that she lives in a small island, and her friend is kidnapped, and she decided to go and look for him. And when she did that, she ended up in a boat where she find new friends, a mouse that can talk, and all of them, they want to try to save this friend of hers. But in the meantime, while that is happening, she has to resolve some problems because the sea that is around them is very dangerous, can hurt them, can kill them. And plus, she needs to find out the stories behind their friends. Like every single person in the boat that is helping her has a backup story, and they talk about it and see how they can help each other. So it's very cozy read. It's a little slow pace for me, I think, because it didn't really has too much action. It's more about discovering what is happening with her friends and what she can do and how capable is herself to do some things to save her friend. So it didn't really blow my mind. It was a good read. It was fine. I didn't find it very super extreme, excited, like, oh my God, such a great adventure. No, I didn't. But if you never tried Brandon Sanderson, I guess it's a good way to start it because you can get the feeling of his writing and see if you actually like his style before if you get yourself into the bigger series that he has. I may try a couple more of his standalones. This one, it was fine. I think I was okay with that. Nothing that it blew my mind. It was good. I'm glad I read it, if you want to say it that way. So the next one I read, it was Master and Margarita. This one I get it for my book club pick. I don't know how to describe this book. It's about this person that is going. He find strange man outside of the theater, and that man cause him troubles, and a lot of things happen around this man and around this guy that he find this man. I honestly, and then you find Margarita eventually. It's, it is a book that you have to read it because I can still don't find the words to describe what it is about. It's very different. It has a lot of political statements, commentaries about the political situation in Russia during that time when Stalin was in the power, and how the theater and the art and the people with money move around, um, criticize a lot of those things. So you need a little history, background history, I think. And I still don't know if I understand complete everything because has so many weird elements while he's trying to make his point, I guess. So yeah, I think I recommend it. I don't think it's gonna be for everybody because, like I said, it's not an easy read. It has a lot of sublines and a lot of dark humor, a lot of magical elements. So it's a bunch of things in here, and it's not gonna be for everybody. It's not an easy read, but I highly recommend it. I did like it. I still thinking about it, so that says a lot about the book. And then the last one that I read, it was The Phantom of the Opera, Gaston Leroux. This one, it was again one pick for my book club. I did like this book. I did like the story. I do find a lot of elements from this story that now using it in a different adaptations, in a different other in an other works. They use a lot of elements that he used in that time, like to introduce some kind of atmospheric reading, atmospheric situations, atmospheric settings, and the characters are very interesting and mood and dark and mysterious. But I think the story is not really a ghost story. It's more a love story, a very toxic love story between all these three main characters in this story. But I can tell that a lot of things that he used on this book uh, is being used after him in a lot of uh, other works in the present time, and in some adaptation too. So this one, highly recommended. I did like it. It's a really good classic. And I think that's it. I read three books from the seven that I bring to my library. One is part of my collection that is not going anywhere. And the other three, I think I'm gonna read it anytime soon. One has more potential to be read sooner than the other two. But in general, I think it was a good book haul. Uh, or I have a little more success on this book haul. So that's all for today. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you want to know if I post another video, ring the campanita, and thank you for watching. Bye.